Hello, I'm Decisive and welcome back to my Italy playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4 Man the Guns. And today we're gonna wrap up here. I'm sorry the last episode was kind of short. There was a incident and I had to go and pick my wife up. And yeah, so I kind of want to push a little bit here. And we've got our mountaineers in place here. And I will have to see how the sound volumes are. I think the game might actually be just a little bit too high. Something messed up my volume recordings before. Let's just lower that down a little bit and we'll see how that is later. And let's actually take all of these. We've got a full planning bonus and they're separated out, and we should be able to... Is it easier to take that tile? We've got a... I can't see the fort level of... Yeah, then level 2 fort there, level 2 fort there. This tile is urban, which doesn't really help with the mountaineers, so we'll send the mountaineers in there. We'll take these and these guys and we'll push here. Oh, they can't go down that way, of course. So yeah, no, we're not going to push that way with these then. We'll take these, and no, they can't push. Yeah, they can push up into this mountain maybe, together with these guys. We should be able to dislodge them from there. If we just take their fort line, it'll be so much easier. Do we have any kind of spare air force to help out with? I don't think so. I think we're... we've got a few bombers here. Naval bombers won't help us. A few fighters. Let's deploy those fighters as well. And they'll be very bad, but it's better than nothing. So at least we've got some kind of air coverage going. And yeah, we probably should move everything up from here as well. Question is, do we want to do this before we start the offensive up there? Because as soon as we start, they'll probably go through, and I think we need the air support just to clear, try to save these divisions. If we can get through this battle here. I think we were... No, he's attacking us there. And that's fine. We're just trying to get everyone down here, and we'll get down to the port and we'll evacuate, and we'll actually abandon this part. I kind of figured out a bit later that we could have just released Somaliland and Eritrea. There's really nothing big going on here for us to keep them as our own provinces, since they're just colony states. And we could have had them as a puppet instead. Best would be to have them as Ethiopia, of course, but and that would just save these 20 divisions to fight somewhere else. But oh well, it's too late for that now. Let's accept these volunteers. Resistance, yeah, I know we have to deal with that resistance as well. So we do have some more things we need to do as we start this episode here. I'm thinking we get back to that point last, I think. So we'll start off with going here and going to Ethiopia. Yeah, we'll have to hold on to the northern part there, and they've got a cavalry template here with 4 and with... yeah. So let's take this one, and this can be a different kind of suppression. Yeah, that's fine. And then we've got our own as well, of course, but then we can train some... What's that icon? It's a very weird icon for them. Do we have... Yeah, let's just put them as military police. And we'll do the same thing with these actually. Because that is what they are. And let's train up a few of these. Just so we get something going with their manpower down there. We've got some more. What are these waiting for? Anti-air. Yeah, let's deploy those. And they of course go into one of these armies up here, right? This one, no, that's a garrison army, that's a proper one. And that's one of the ones we've got here. So. And that's our mountaineers, and that's, yeah. Let's just quickly change the icon here as well. That way we know what's hiding inside there. Okay, so the cab template is done. We need to deploy some cavalry from here. We've got all of these to deploy, which is our own troops, so let's take... I wanted the 4 of them and put them into Yugoslavia here. And they can suppress all of Yugoslavia instead. But it should only need 8 divisions. Oh yeah, because these are better at suppressing, of course. Then we can remove one of you. Now we need to bring him out from there. And then these garrisons can go into this one, yeah. Let's just put them on. So we have a few troops going on that border, because they're starting to mass up a little bit there. Romania might be the bigger threat there, but yeah. Then we just have them there anyway. And where did we want the rest of them? Let's see if we can't get these and this one. And we put those under new commander. Yeah. And the strat redeploy them all the way down here. We're gonna try to move them, ship them down over here, because that's just 2 tiles they have to travel. And we're gonna try to use them for suppression down here, and later on here, because we want to extract as much oil as possible from there, or as much oil as we need. And yeah, we've got those training there. And we need to switch around some priorities here. Down with that priority. We'll put Africa up to medium, and the Mediterranean is the most important front at the moment. We'll actually move these garrison units down. Put these, just group them up under a army like so, so we get them as separate ones at least. And this army group can be homeland, garrison. And this can be suppression. We should be able to put enough commanders in under there. And then don't think these need a general. We'll just keep them in as needed. Well, but we will rename these so we remember what we are. Yugoslavia. And this one's gonna be Syria and Iraq. Let's put one of those in there. That's missing a letter as well. And we probably want to use some kind of icon for these, just so we know that these are suppression divisions. Let's use the equalizer. Syria, no, that one's the Yugoslavian one, so we need to do that. And we can't use an army color for these, that would be very nice. Let's make them all orange. To do that, and orange. This one. I have no idea what these means. That looks like a suppression kind of like symbol. And these here, they're the garrisons. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll have them as yellow. That's yellow, and yeah, he's already the rook. The castle symbol. And we'll do it that way. And this is, yeah, these are just on the French border at the moment, so these are our flexible ones, I think. Yeah, they're stationed a little bit here and there. So let them be that way. And we've got the we're gonna need during the Navy we've got Europa repairing, Andreadorias actually repairing fast. No, yeah, because we up the speed, of course it's repairing faster. And I think with this one here we can start off another, or we can try at least to put up an escort fleet. And we'll see how that goes. And we're going to put him into this zone in a bit. Let's actually just switch the mission off. We'll park him down here for the moment. And let's see, we had one more thing to do here. We're going to put auto split off back onto the torpedo destroyers. Since we got one damaged one here, and we want this one to split off and repair while the other ones still do their thing. There we go, and we've got plenty of experience and stuff. Let's see here. We have, I think we want to, yeah, we upgraded this one, but we're going to change the name of it. And this is going to be the Marconi class. That way, no? That way. Yeah. And that was at least Italian submarine that we don't have named yet in the game, so. And we've got all of these going. We desperately need more of these, but we'd really need more capital ships as well. We need that steel. We need the guns. We can't really move supporters. Could move support equipment down. We actually probably don't need that many factories going on support equipment now that we've stockpiled up enough. We'll move one off. And that went into tanks because we desperately need tanks. And we're going to fill up these a little bit. And yeah, so my plans for new capital ships is cruisers or battle cruisers. I haven't really decided yet, but we'll take that when we get there. So let's unpause. Now let's see what happens here. Let's just follow the battle. I think this battle sound might be still too high. I'm hearing it very, very loud in my earphones anyways. I'm just gonna tone the volume down a bit more. There, should be better. We'll see, I'll check the recordings afterwards and see that we're actually making a decent enough headway. Wait, they leave that closed? That seems very odd, but there's no one defending Savoy, or defending this province here in Savoy. Let's move in, take half of them, and they can attack down there. We've got, they're moving. I don't think they were expecting us to actually try to push here. Let's see, why are we losing this? Enemy air superiority, yeah, of course they've got air superiority here. They probably moved in 1,000 fighters. Oh, only 400 fighters. But I don't think there are any active enemies in those two areas, no. Down here, yeah, we've got a few active fighters still, but maybe 150. Where's those other 50 coming from? Do we have any? There are already active fighters. Bulgarian fighters, oh yeah. Perfect. Did we call Bulgaria in? Maybe we did. We'll have to check here. Yeah, we just haven't called East Africa in yet. Casualties. Well, the UK's lost a lot of men. And the French. Well, they've been storming our mountain forts there for the better part of a year. Well, we'll take these then. Bulgarians can handle the air superiority there. We'll keep these, ship them over here, put them over France. Oh yeah, we'll escort our bombers. We probably don't need all of these. We'll move the good bombers up, base them from there. They should have enough range to cover most of southern France. And let's start to bring some people up from here as well. That's the better division, so, or better one. These aren't doing a lot of work here, so let's move these up as well. Go there, everything into France. And then we've got interception, air superiority. Yeah, there's not a lot of fighters going for air superiority. There is here. No, we want to move these ones up to better priority again. And this can be... we'll move him over to air superiority as well. We'll see if that changes the tide there a bit. Alright, so they're busy. We've got battle cruiser here. Is it the hood? No, it's not the hood. Renown. And they're very poorly screened. And they must be starting to run out of screens now. It would be so nice if our naval bombers could come down and mount a strike on them. What do we have happening here? Oh, this is the huge fleet again. Yeah, they do best running those subs. Wait, these are moving to engage there. Now these are probably going to move to engage there as well. So let's take the chance and we'll move these over. We'll put this guy on convoy defense in this zone. Just see if we were able to pull that over. Yeah, I wanted to check on this one. How is the suppression going here? Resistance, resistance, everything is 0. Could we... is it worth... do we have any resources here worth that we actually need? Infrastructure damage, state modifier. Got loads of aluminium and chromium and a bit of tungsten. We do use the tungsten, of course. We need steel. That's a very weird glitch. Don't know if it gets recorded, but I got some flickering on the screen. Let's close down the browser. See if it helps anything. Do we have any good way to get Piedmont? We really need this repaired. And I think that's, yeah, those two factories would be nice to get online again as well. October. Yeah, well, then those can repair themselves in time. Let's unpause again here and wait for the air support and see what happens. And they got loads of provinces they can attack this one from. Let's see if we try to cycle in a few new units there while the mountain divisions reorg. And of course they lost their entire planning bonus. That's just what it's for. We'll have everyone except him rejoin the battle. Let's see, it's going to be a costly assault. Oh yeah, great, we've got some more volunteers coming in there, and let's jump in with him again. You guys help out from there. Yeah, now we've got the air superiority, we've got encryption, we're bombing them. Let's just keep cycling divisions. Because we really need a breakthrough somewhere around here if we're gonna be able to take them out. Oh yeah, so we're gonna... I was thinking, because we don't have the heavy batteries. So I was thinking if we go for these medium batteries, we go for the cruisers. We go for... do we need better cruiser armor? Yeah, we are fighting against battleships, we probably need the armor as well. And that costs, yeah, but we got plenty of chromium, so that doesn't matter. And we can do this with experience, we can do this, we can't do with experience, that's 128 days. I think this one's the long one, no? And I'd really like to get the better torpedo launchers as well. Preferably these ones. So that's going to be a long research, so we start off with this. Now we're not going to be able to get both of them before we start designing the first ships. Get that, and then we'll just tag on with everything as we go. Now we need the better fire not fire control. How are we doing down in Iraq? Now we really need to start trying to get in there. That's fine. Let's see, can we actually push? Do we want to push anything more here? Would be so nice if we could get across the river. Let's redeploy you up there. See, now we've got 3 tanks. Or actually we take the tanks here. Let's pull them from that order and put them on separate order from that tile. And let's tell them to trying to take out this, and we'll try to sneak in behind there as we take this tile with one of our motorized divisions. And here the Japanese are finally coming up to help us. What happened here? This was very exciting. Let's move in there, you move. And I guess retake this. And there must be... Let's use these divisions. And just go and take a position there. So we'll strategically redeploy. We all got over unscathed, perfect. And we've got our... Where's our... Yeah, that one got sunk apparently. Convoy escort. Already. Must be here, right? Oh, we lost. That's an early cruiser. Early cruiser. And that was our new destroyer there, yeah. We took down Exeter and 2 light cruisers. I still think this was favorable for the British. And how are we doing here in this combat? We sunk a battleship, that's perfect. Let's slow down and we'll actually watch this battle and then we'll end the episode. Oh, we've got Europa back in service, it looks like. So we've got all 4 carriers here. We've got air superiority, so all our bombers are fighting. And they've got... How low air efficiency do they have? Air efficiency 0. Yeah, so they're... But this is a decisive battle for us. I'm fairly sure of it. Come on, let's sink the hood here too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good, very good battle. And we got another one here before. Sunk a heavy cruiser. The British have loads of them. So this is the big battle here. So we finally dealt the Royal Navy a real blow. And this is a nice place to end this episode on. So see you guys next time. Take care.